Hello and welcome to my first video of 2025. Today I'll be taking you on a special journey all the way from Kuala Lumpur to London in what is quite possibly the most incredible flight experience I've ever had, Emirates First Class. The first of two flights I'll be taking is on the iconic A380 double-decker plane, and I'll be seated in 1K. The seat is enormous, and although some say Emirates style is too flashy, I think that it's just perfect and feels like a private jet. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting things off the proper way with some dates and Arabic coffee. This huge snack basket is a perfect example of the over-the-top nature of Emirates First Class, which I actually absolutely love. The crew even encouraged me to take it all with me after the flight, just in case I get hungry. The suite of course features a huge TV screen matched with a fresh orchid and lamp. As I said, it feels so extravagant, but just so right. And just in case you can't wait the 20 seconds it would take the crew to serve you a drink, each seat has its own minibar. It's time for takeoff, and in the A380 it's just so comfortable. We drift off into the night sky. Continuing on with the theme of extravagance, check out this amenity bag, which includes an almost full-size Bulgari fragrance which smelled amazing. Emirates really does pull out all the stops. Now it's time to settle in, close the suite door, and have a glass of 2012 vintage Dom Perignon champagne, retailing at $300 a bottle. I don't usually talk a lot about the champagne on flights, but the quality of the bubbles is incredible. Next, the table is set and I embark on a unique culinary journey of many courses, starting with an amuse of smoked salmon and roast beef with watermelon. Next up, caviar, and a lot of it. Hands down the biggest serving of caviar I've ever seen in my life, with the sweet, creamy, oceanic flavour to match. I was given an array of Arabic meze dishes, which were also exquisite, and I paired them with a Grand Cru white wine. For the main, I had to try the steak, as it's a really hard dish to get right at 40,000 feet, and I was pleased to find out that it was cooked to absolute perfection. I was actually so full that I decided to skip dessert and head straight to the bathroom, or should I say, the Emirates shower suite. The bathroom was the size of a small New York apartment, and of course, featured the world famous Emirates shower in the sky. Being able to shower while on an airplane is an unforgettable experience, and it almost felt surreal. It really did make me feel grateful that I can have experiences such as this and get to share them with you all. The extravagance did not stop there, however, as I slipped into the super comfortable PJs and look at these slippers. At this point it was approaching 3 AM local in KL, so the crew kindly made up my huge bed, fit with a mattress and plush duvet. Even with the bed made, the space inside the suite feels massive, and I'm pretty sure it's the best rest I've ever had on an airplane. Time to shut the doors and get some rest, to prepare myself for the continued extravagance in Dubai. After 5 solid hours of uninterrupted sleep, we were approaching Dubai and her beautiful night lights. As soon as I stepped off the plane, I was escorted to my own personal buggy, which whisked me directly to the first class lounge. As expected, the Emirates First Lounge has everything you could think of. Seating everywhere, food and drinks in every corner, a games room, and a huge dining area fitted with an a la carte restaurant and a sushi bar. I wanted to eat light as I knew I'd be eating a lot on the second flight towards London, but as you can see, that idea did not last for very long. Even the items on the buffet looked top notch, and they literally had anything you could want, and not to mention this entire handmade dessert area. Now I'm a massive fan of sushi, so I'm sure you'll sympathise when I say I could not resist when I saw that fresh fish at the sushi bar. Not before long, it was time to board my next flight, this time on a 777. Throughout this entire journey, I had just one issue, and it was that when I had booked this flight 2 weeks earlier, the flight was showing us the brand new Game Changer suites. However, due to a last minute swap, I had actually missed out. Despite this, keep watching to see how the crew go above and beyond to keep this trip feeling special for me. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, it really helps me out a lot. This time around, the bathroom is just standard, but it's still full of premium amenities. Now it's daytime outside, the full opulence of the seat is on display, and it is just stunning. As you'd expect, I waste no time at all, and the table is set once again with an amuse-bouche. On this flight to London, the Rosé Dom Perignon was available. This retails at $500 a bottle and was absolutely delectable. I opted for the salmon starter, which was of course excellently paired with the 2013 Dom. And of course, caviar. I'm wondering if this size portion is standard for Emirates, because I was simply speechless and was still offered a second serving without even asking. I had to oblige. The suite on the 777 also has doors which shut, so I decided to have a little afternoon nap. The lights on the ceiling were a nice touch, and I really liked how dark the cabin was able to get despite it being daytime outside. After a few hours of sleep, you guessed it, time to eat yet again, this time from the interestingly named movie snack menu. Despite me saying it's just a small snack, the crew insisted on setting the table fully, a true testament to their dedication and high standards of service on this flight. I went for the deconstructed lobster roll, which contained a delicious entire lobster tail. The proactive crew also served me some more caviar, which was a nice final touch. At this point, 6 hours had gone by in what felt like 5 minutes, and we were already on approach to London Heathrow, so let me sum up this incredible experience right now. This was hands down the best flight experience of my life, and of the 5 airlines I have flown first class with, this experience comes out on top. While some people do bash the hard product for being over dramatic, I think it fits just right and matches perfectly the level of service, food and overall experience of what truly deserves to be called first class. I wanted to also give a special mention to the crew on this second flight, who were incredible and clearly very experienced. Oftentimes I wouldn't even have to ask and they would bring me things that I wanted, such as another serving of caviar or changing to a different champagne. It felt special, and credit to Emirates where it's due, as on other airlines, even in first class, things can sometimes feel very routine. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.